Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Watchlist, hosted by yours truly, Ashura Kagemati, aka Manga Kid, aka KBT, aka whatever the fuck you want to call me. And today, we got life cycle of anime fan. Nah, if you're watching this, I'm assuming you're an anime fan. And if you're not, like, appreciate the love, but like, fuck is you doing here? But nah, I'm trying to see like if they accurate or not. Cause I know what I do on a regular basis as an anime fan. Like as an anime fan, not like just me, cause I'll be doing other shit that don't relate to anime. But I'm saying shit that relate to anime as an anime fan. I'm trying to see what they talk about it. They accurate or not. Let's get into it.
Hello and welcome to Advanced Nerd Life Studies Syllabus 3. In today's class, we'll be studying the life cycle of a peculiar specimen, the anime fan. Alternate names you may have heard can include otaku, weeaboo, and dirty Chinese cartoons loving fucks. Yes, this will be on your final exam. The anime fan originates from Homo sapiens, evolved from ancient primates who stood up on two legs to become man, who then de-evolved back into primates flinging shit at each other for not liking the same 2D girl. They can be recognised by their unique culture, distinct language, and bizarre love for trash bins. Many anime fans can look similar to regular humans though, so the industry standard litmus test is to utter the exact phrase, smile, sweet, sister, sadistic, surprise, service. And if the specimen is an anime fan, they will have to follow up with a word beginning with S, otherwise their heads will implode. All anime fans start their life off in their chrysalids, ready to metamorphosize into their fully grown form. At this point, they may or may not be aware of what anime is. Perhaps they only saw Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon as a kid, or maybe they've attempted to watch Attack on Titan and have even said that they like anime. But at this point they still lump shows like Avatar and Ruby into the same category without batting an eye, signifying the lesser developed brain of this early phase. The scientific name for this stage
Ruby
is
is
referred to as
fucking dog
trux
shit. I don't know what the-
fortuita,
I
a Latin
just
phrase
read
which
that
in modern English
entirely.
translates approximately
But
to
my boy
filthy
Aang,
casual. They will
Avatar,
remain in
no,
this
that
form
was
until they
good.
stumble upon one show that lights their
Honorable
desire to actively seek out more
Honorable
anime.
mention.
This will mark the Awakening. This lesser
Sword
developed
Art
mind of
Online.
an
That was
infant
me.
anime
That
fan
was
causes
me
a
on
period of
everything.
blissful
That was
ignorance
me.
in which every anime they watch is immediately a 10 out of 10. As they have not seen anything, everything is good, and this triggers a desire to consume as much anime as they can, awakening the temporary power of time dilation, where they can seemingly consume 150 episodes of anime a day with ease, even though it literally shouldn't be physically possible. Once an individual grows out of this phase, they will lose this power indefinitely, and consuming anime will never be as easy. It is at this point they will feel the phenomenon that will truly cement their transformation. The void.
doesn't
After
get
watching
easier,
an
bro,
exceptional
I'm telling
anime,
you.
a fan will
Like,
experience a
it gets
sensation
harder
of
to find
emptiness that
good
cannot be
shows. There's
filled,
some
with the only known
underground shows
remedy
that are
being
good.
to keep watching
Yeah,
anime.
movies.
While not
It's like-
exactly a
it's-
pleasant feeling, it's to
it's a journey
signify
for
that the
real,
anime
for real.
just watched connected deeply in some
some
way.
such shit.
The bigger the void, the bigger the effect the
Yeah,
anime
you
had
dumbass.
on the individual. Though it is a pretty common feeling to feel the void during the early stages of an anime fan's life, as they age, it gets increasingly harder to find a series that evokes that same feeling, and fans may spend their whole life chasing that same first void. It is for this reason that in 1995, the World Health Organization officially classified
Yeah.
anime as a Class A drug, joining the likes of cocaine, heroin, and that little piece of meat that gets pinched in at the top of a girl's thigh highs. At some point during or just after their awakening, they may reach a stage called hentai puberty. At this stage, there is a small realization that they can find anime characters attractive. Settle down, settle down. All those scenes of sexualized anime girls they used to find kind of
Hey, now
weird
look,
slowly
look,
start
hear me
becoming
out.
acceptable,
Robin?
then commonplace,
Robin?
then celebrated, then the
back.
next thing they know they are claiming that
Nico
Kill la
Robin
Kill was
is
truly
back. Don't
revolutionary
care
as
what
a
anyone
self-aware
say.
statement of its
She's
genre
back.
for using half-naked
Awesome.
girls battling in kinky attire. Even though all it
So
did
white
was give them an
person,
excuse to
white.
watch half-naked girls battling in kinky attire. Did I mention that
Kill la
anime
Kill
fans
would be my
like
cup of
watching
tea,
half-naked
alright.
girls
It was
battling in
cool,
kinky
but-
attire? Specimens of the female gender may go through an extra
Fan
stage here
service
known
would
as
be-
yaoi menstruation, a
That's why I
sudden
haven't watched
awakening
High
of a
School
sixth
XD
sense causing them to gravitate
tell it's
towards
already
any and
being
all
like shit
sources
like
of
that.
male homosexuality. Once finished with adolescence, subjects will start developing this thing called taste. This will signify a maturity in the life cycle, allowing for interactions within their kind, as the comparable level of one's taste to excrements is the main form of communication within the species. This is when they start understanding what appeals to them and start aligning themselves with certain factions.
Hey.
If they find that they like a lot of shows in in the shonen genre, for example, they are known as shonen tards. Gundam fans are known as Gundam tards. Moe fans are known as Moe tards. And idol fans are known as cancer. They may even find that a show causes them to have such a deep-rooted appreciation that they want to show their appreciation in another way than simply just watching it, which unavoidably leads to merchandise. While the idea of spending money on anime trinkets may have seemed alien before, once their merchandise virginity is taken, there is no looking back. What starts as a small purchase of a cool poster gradually leads to bigger and bigger purchases before eventually they are selling their left kidney to the black market to pre-order that limited edition Jibami Yumenko figure that goes on sale next year. If they ever reach this stage, it is highly advised that they stay away from anime conventions, as this rare event allows the user to temporarily break their limiters to become an unstoppable spending machine, bypassing any form of logic and reason, coming at the steep drawback of not having any money to cover the cost of existing for a while. At some point, the individual may find that a character makes them feel something special, something that's not sexual. Mostly. Not entirely. Okay, so there's another emotion aside from popping a bone. This is
Nico
the
Robin.
first love.
Hinata.
The species themselves refer to this special
02.
character as a waifu or husbando. There is not any concrete pattern in what
Asuna.
constitutes an anime fan to have a high affinity towards a
Chizuru.
certain character, but in-depth research suggests that more often than not it was a blush or smile they would literally sell their left testicle to protect. As with love within the human species, the first love for an anime fan will rarely be their last.
you know
Some may
exactly what I'm
find
talking
one they stick with forever, and some will just
Not
jump
Orihime.
ship every season depending on
No,
which
she's
girl
not.
is most moe,
No,
like
she
the
is not
unfaithful
Orihime.
gits that they are. But they will, for the most part, stick to one waifu or husbando at the same time, as anyone who doesn't is publicly
I ain't
ousted,
gonna lie.
tortured, then sentenced to death by stoning. Which is
No,
totally
bro,
reasonable.
ReZero?
Eventually,
I
the
can't
anime
fold.
fan
I
may feel
cannot
the
fold.
urge to discuss anime with others, but
cannot
finds that
fold.
people only want to discuss shows that have aired recently. This is the time where they can find themselves entering the seasonal anime arms race. Here, they enter a perpetual cycle of consumption where the main objective is to spend every waking hour farming as much anime as humanly possible for that current season, under the pretense that they just need to keep up to date with the current overall conversation surrounding anime. At this stage, they are truly tested on their mental fortitude. Memory of anime watched is restricted to the past 3 months. They become a devout follower of the religion known as the 3-episode rule, and any title older than 2 years get transported to a separate realm, unreachable by a current knowledge of physics, also known as the plan to watch list. Unfortunately, as they have lost the power of time dilation they had during their awakening, keeping up with that much
and
anime
it
is
doesn't
infinitely
get-
harder, and when they
I
inevitably
watched
fall off
Lucy's
their
OD.
schedule by a millisecond, this starts a domino effect which they can never recover from, and transforms into a permanent state of always being behind. This comes with a high risk of burnout, the unfortunate #1 cause of death within the species. This loop can only be broken once the subject comes to realize that they are essentially grinding for XP to reach an indistinct uncapped level of anime consumption, where the only rewards are their own self-loathing. Once enough anime has been watched, many can begin to feel knowledgeable enough to start understanding anime
Not
on
me.
a
I
deeper
don't know
level,
about that
which is when
self-loathing
they
shit.
enter what they perceive to be the higher state of being. When referring to shows, they start using words like pacing
Ooh,
and narrative,
what's her name
and
off
if they're
the,
feeling really spicy, discourse, even
Golden
if no one
Time?
in the world really knows how to use those words correctly. Their arch enemy becomes their former selves, the tasteless casual, and things start surprising
But
them
you
less
can
and
tell
less.
by my
Eventually,
taste,
they
like,
don't even
I
know if they
actually got some
enjoy
real
anime
taste.
anymore, but
What's
what
her
they
name
do
from
know
Cowboy
is
Bebop?
everyone else is
Yeah, I got
enjoying it
actual
wrong.
taste. Some of
Some
the niggas
spiral
just
downwards on a
like
journey
maybe
to refine their
little
taste in
kitty-looking
anime. A fruitless
females,
journey, as not many know the sacrifices
the
that have to
terrible
be made to achieve
personalities,
the
the
perfect
little
taste in
murder and the
anime.
crazy
For
ones,
once
like,
one achieves the
OD,
perfect
only
taste in
crazy
anime,
female
anime becomes
character that I will say
shit.
is
Only
bad.
once they have
I
cycled
bring
through
it
all
like
these stages will they reach their final stage. True acceptance.
That's
At
what's
this
her
most
name
mature
from,
point in their life cycle, an anime fan will come to accept who they really are and enter a rebirth having
Comedy
achieved
got
oneness with their self-identity. Sure, they could watch every show in the season. Sure, they could break down why the works of Misaki Yuasa are revolutionary to the medium. Sure, they've seen the obscure shows that go underappreciated by everyone. But sometimes you just gotta watch some stupid harem fan service trash with a tsundere love interest that you grew up loving and enjoy the hell out of it. Cause you know what?
Hey,
That's
hold on.
completely okay.
Hold on.
While we refer to this
what's
final
it called?
stage as true
Mitsu's
acceptance,
Revenge or
anime
whatever?
fans may know
No.
it as a better
Stop
term.
it. That
No
was
longer
actually
giving
decent.
a fuck. This is
That
when they
was decent.
finally realize they
nah.
have ended up exactly on the path they began, back at their awakening with the same shitty taste, as the final evolution is to regress back to their infancy, though they have learned one important thing that
Shitty Chase
separates
is
them from
crazy.
the same bright-eyed kid that first discovered anime. Before one can have shit
My taste
taste,
is amazing.
one must first have no taste. And thus the cycle of the anime fan is complete. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much this month to Lee Watts, Toongrim, Robert Harnborg, K Must Live, and everyone else on Patreon for helping to support me for this month and making this video possible. Well, it is December now, so you know what that means. It's time for me to lock myself up in my room and work on the year-on-end review. So I'm taking this now. Will I be able to post both parts before the end of the year, or will it come out in March? Knowing you guys, I'm sure you're still probably going to say I upload it in March. I love you guys. Anyway, that's it from me. No further updates to date. I've been Giguk, and I will see you all next time.
Bro. Hell no. What's it called? Yeah, that was the life cycle of an anime fan. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's correct, but him saying anime females or anime in general equals shit, like, I can't get on board with that. The self-loathing shit, some niggas do self-loathe. So that is a true statement. But not all of us. He's like, right now, he's like most of like the bad, the negative parts of the video he's explaining for the, you know, them weird motherfuckers. Them loners who be living in basements and shit and just be watching anime all day, every day, beating their dick, and then they just be, I don't know how they be making bread, or they just mooching off somebody. But other than that, the rest of us regular folk, the rest of us good taste folk, we out here living our best life. I don't know what to tell you. Like 2022, 2023 is it's literally a godsend for anime fans. So I don't know what you mean. Nigga, we got One Piece. We got My Hero. We got Jujutsu Kaisen. No, we don't. We don't have Boruto. Boruto's ass. We got, goddamn. You know what I mean. Like, I'm not even finna sit here and try to go through every anime, list off every anime. Got Chainsaw Man, Spy Fan, all the Blue Lock, nigga, stop it. All right, but yeah, stop it, bro. I don't know what he means by shit, like, stop it. One Piece has been out for 25 years, 25 years. 25 years of history. 25 years of anime history. Don't ever say that shit again. You watch this video, don't ever say that shit again. I would've put work in. And trust me, One Piece not shit. We could box on that. Other than that, man, I'll see y'all later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to that post notification bell so you always know when I post. I'll see y'all later. Peace.